Welcome to Cloud Data Science number 11. I'm laughing a little bit because it snowed here in South Dakota and I had this great idea to film the news outside in the snow and it didn't work out very well. So here we are back in the office, but let's jump right into the news here. First up, Google announces Cloud AI Platform Pipelines, and this provides a platform for you to deploy machine learning models. And I think it makes Google a lot more enterprise ready because it gives you monitoring, auditing, version tracking, and better security. So I think it's a big deal. I think Google's making a big step with this one. Next up, Google announces TensorFlow Quantum. That is an open source library for quantum machine learning. Kind of neat. And Microsoft had a lot of minor announcements this week. And not really any big ones, but one thing I did want to point out is Azure Functions now supports Python 3.8. Amazon had a couple of big announcements coming out this week. Amazon Redshift, which is their database, or which is their data warehouse, now supports pause and resume. That one is cool because it gives you the ability to turn off the compute on your data warehouse, which will save you a lot of money. You can turn that off when people are not using it. So maybe in the overnight hours when nobody's running reports and people aren't using your data warehouse overnight, you can turn that off and save some money. So I thought that was cool. And last up, Amazon announced, what do they call it? BottleRocket. And I had to get that name right. But BottleRocket, it is an open source operating system for containers. So instead of using full desktop operating systems for containers, you can now just use BottleRocket. So I expect to see a lot of development coming out in the way of how do you build upon BottleRocket and make this a little bit better for some of your specialized containers. So that one's big news. And I wanted to highlight two things that I've noticed coming out of the news recently, a couple of things that are important. First, quantum computing is pretty hot right now. And the other one is many of the cloud data science announcements and many of the announcements coming from Amazon, Google, and Microsoft have an open source component to them. And I think that's cool and intriguing. So I guess look forward to more of that. Anyhow, have a great week and thanks for watching.